Okay, hello. Today I'm going to talk about the 2015 DSE ICT paper, the paper 2D, question 1. And firstly, the question said that function func a and b is a function with two positive integer inputs a and b, and where a is bigger than b, it returns the integral part of a divided b. For example, there are 6 divided by 2 is returns 3. 7 divided by 3 is 2. So we need to take the integer part, but not the remainder. Because you see that 7 divided by 3 should have remainder, but it returns to 2, and 3, so only take the integer part. And so the first a1, what will func 14 divided by 3 will be? It should be 4. It is because when 14 divided by 3, there will be using times 4, yes, and remain 2. Since 4 times 3 is 12 and remains 2, and we need to only take the integral part, so it's 4. And then question A2. There is a mode called AB, is function that returns the remainder of a divided by b. So that means this time we need to take the remainder and complete the following the below. First, the function C and return. So here, what will the remainder? Since we need to take the remainder, so when a is 14 and b is 3, so C will be 14 divided by 3, and it is 2. So C is 2. Then we need to put then it is remain 14 minus 2 and divided by 3. So that means the answer will be A minus C and divided by B. Since here the it is returned to it will be returned to A minus C and divided by B. So B2. So we go to part B. The question B. So there will be here the B part. So there will be a program, and suppose n equal to 10, and try run ALG1. Use f and equal denote false and true. So B1, the question is that fill in content of B after the first pass and second pass of the loop in step 4. So let's see. Step 4 is that so let's look at the program first. Step 1 is for k from 1 to n, and then do step 2. So then bk will be true. So that means b1 is true. No, it's bk is true. Then step 3 will be b1 will be put false into it. Then for I from 1 to n, then do steps 5 to 7. Okay, then that means now b1 will be false, and then nothing to be changed in the backward part, since the first time. So that's mean here, since the first time I it will be equal 1, then step 6 and 7 won't be do. Since step 6 and 7 is for j from 2 to function n1, then now b1 I is only 1, so it won't do. So b1 will be false. b1 will be false, and the answer, yes, b1 will be false, and all of above will be true, since nothing happened, only b1 put in the false. Then second, after second pass, okay, after second pass, since I will be times j, then the second times is I equal to 2, then func and I will be equal to 10 over 2, then that is 5. Okay, then now since there I is 2, then j will be 2, 3, 4, 5. Then that means 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 4 is 8, and 2 times 5 is 10. So that means these 4 numbers will be put in false. Then here, so we can see that B2 and B3 won't be changed. Then B4 and B6, just like we said that number 4, 6, 8, and 10 will be changed in false. So this is the answer when after the second part. Then the final pass will be, since every just so I don't know how to say that, is every yes it is 合成數 and 質數. Every 合成數 will be turned in false, and every 質數will remain unchanged, is true. And 2, 3, 5, 7 is all 質數, so it won't be changed. And 1, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10 is 合成數, so it will be changed. Then B3, how many times will the statement in step 7 be executed? Step 7, B, I times j will be false. So since when I equals to 1, then step 7 will exceed 0 times. When I equals to 2 will be 4 times. I equal to 3 will be 2 times, and I equal to 4 will be 0 times. I to 5 will be 1 times, and I equal to 6 will be 0 times also. No, it's I equal to 6 to 10 will be 0 times, since 6 times 2, 7 times 2, 8 times 2, 9 times 2, 10 times 2 will be exceeded 10, so it can be counted in. So we can see that 4 times, 2 times, and 1 times only. So 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7. Then it just executed 7 times. So the answer is 7. Yeah, since it exceeds 7 times, execute 7 times. So here, what is the purpose of ALG1? So as I said before, this is all F and all true. All F is about the 合成數, and all true is about 質素. So that means the ALG1, the purpose of that is to find the 質素from 1 to n, is to find all the 質素 inside the program. Then C1, it is suggested that step 4 should be changed to for I from 2 to n do step 5 to 7. Will this change affect the final content of B? Justify your answer. It said that step 4, 2 to n do step 7. Okay, so when we run step 5, B1 is always be false. So at last won't have any change. Since I from 2 then do n no, it's from 2 to n and do steps 5 and to 7. And it said 2 to n then do step 5 to 7. But as I said, when we execute step 5, then B1 is always be false. So at last it won't have any change. So I think it won't have no use for changing it. And C2, it suggests that changing step 4 to for I from 1 to FUNC and 2 do steps 5 to 7 and can improve the algorithm. Do you agree? Since I think yes, it is because let's see, when doing step 4, I is bigger than FUNC n and 2, and when they're running step 6, the FUNC n is n and I is equal to 1. So when I bigger than FUNC n and 2, then step 6 and step 7 will not be run. So I think it can improve the program. Then C3, the last question. ALG1 will be executed many times. Should it be implemented in a compiled language or an interpreted language? Then these two languages is in the high-level language program, and I think ALG1 should be remain the compiled language, imply the compiled language. It is because since the compiler in the high-level language can shorten the times the program it takes, and since all things will change to .exe, but however the in the interpreter it needs to exit the program step by step. It will take a longer time. So I think compiled language is better for ALG1. So I think it should be compiled language. So this is the end of this question.